the drivers here, but I'm going to ask them a few questions first. But first thing I want to go through, there's a lot of people in here that maybe have never seen Brandon Shepard or Chip Brindle. Brandon obviously from the Illinois area, Chip all the way up from Georgia. So I'm going to actually turn the mic over to them for a few minutes. I'm going to let them tell you a little bit about themselves, how they got started in racing, whether it was go-karts or modifieds or street stocks or whatever. I'm going to turn it over to them. Let them do a little talking so that you can understand where they came from, how they got into racing, and how long they've been driving a super late model. So Brandon, why don't you go ahead first, since you're our leading Family Fun vote getter for the 2011 season. Congratulations, by the way.
Thanks, Rich. First of all, I want to start off by thanking all the fans. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all you guys, of course. But I got started racing when I was 7 or 8, something like that, in Corliss. I'm from New Berlin, Illinois, just west of Springfield. My dad and grandpa both raced. My grandpa raced sprint cars, and my dad's been racing up until the last couple of years. It's hard to race 2 cars, it's hard to support 2 cars. He had to quit so I could race them. So, yeah, we've been, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys, and I just want to thank all you guys for doing it.
We're glad you're here.
Like Brandon here said, I really appreciate everybody that did this fan fun. It's really nice to be able to come to the racetrack and y'all help drivers get here. I mean, that's unheard of. It don't happen down in the South. When the checker flag falls, people are ready to go home. Y'all guys stick around. Y'all love some racing up here. So, like I said, it's definitely nice to be able to come up here. My name is Chip Brindle, by the way, from Chatsworth, Georgia. It was a pretty good haul, but actually I didn't really have to drive in about 2 hours. But I started racing whenever I was about 7 in some go-karts, and kind of the same thing that Brandon said. My dad's always raced, just always watched racing. I probably wouldn't know what to do if I wasn't racing. So, been racing super late model. I just started this March in the late model deal, so we're getting it started off. And we've had a really good year, and hopefully we can get this thing in the race tonight. We've got a long way to go. But again, thank y'all guys a whole lot. I mean, it means a lot. That's awesome that they have a fan fun deal. It's really awesome.
Next question is to you. So, all right, this is what? Now, your second year following the Summer National Tours. This is the second full year, right? But before that, you went with your dad up and down the road for years and years. So why don't you just talk a little bit about your transition from this time in your dad's car to now this year? Was it 2 wins this year? 2 wins on the Summer National Tour? So just talk a little bit about your experience on the Summer Nationals and kind of growing up through that, and now on your second year of that.
Oh yeah, Summer Nationals is really a good deal. Racing every night, and you gotta be on your toes all the time. And I think just doing it with my dad and learning everything about how to work on the race cars and stuff, was just to help me get better at knowing what I need and made me a better racer.
Now, Chip, you talked about this is your first year at Super Late Model. You haven't been shot. You've gone, I believe, to the Firecracker 100. I believe, correct? Went up to the Firecracker. And you also went down to the Show Me 100 this year. So you guys are hitting the big shows. How did you ever decide, I'm in my first year, I'm not going to stay around home, I'm going to hit the road and just go after these guys full bore? How did you come up with that conclusion?
I didn't.
Well, it definitely wasn't my idea of starting out. My car owner, he just wanted to get the big shows, and we just went at it, and that's, like I said, I just always raced crate racing, just kind of casually racing, and here and there getting this, and we really didn't really have the money to be racing, and to meet the guys that I'm racing for now, it's very awesome to have the opportunity that I have, and just be able to race every day. You know, there's nothing like it.
And now, Brandon, you kind of do double duty. So you not only just love to race and have your own race car, you guys have your own track down in Illinois, correct? Why don't you talk about that? So you're really a glutton for punishment. Not only do you want to race, get these cars ready, you also want to actually put on a race at Chef Speedway. So why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, our racetrack is like 17 miles west of Springfield in Alexander, Illinois. And I don't really have much to do with it. You know, my grandpa and my dad take care of most of that stuff, but it's a lot of work, let me tell you that.
Chip, I'm going to go back. We talked a little bit about the Show Me 100. For those of you who have not been down to Show Me 100, it's now moved over to Lucasville Speedway held Memorial Weekend. That race was held on CBS television for the first time. I believe it was the first time on national television. And Mr. Brindle, you kind of made a big impression on that race. Can you tell us where you started? And you got a lot of airtime because of that. So why don't you talk a little bit about that weekend and how that went for you?
You know, we actually started on pole that race. Everything just kind of fell in our hands and our laps, and it went our way. You know, racing with all these guys that we race with, I mean, any of these guys could win any given night. You know, it's just sometimes you have to have stuff go your way, and it went our way that day, and we ended up starting on the pole, and so we kind of threw the boat anchor out in the race, so that wasn't good. But hopefully next year we can go back and redeem ourselves, but just to make that deal was awesome.
Final question for you guys. Brandon, after this year, what can we expect from you? What's the plan looking forward for the rest of the season, and then kind of looking out into 2012? Is it going to be more of the same of chasing up points and going on to Summer Nationals again, or is it going to be something different? Can we see something different from you in the future?
We probably won't do much UMP points chasing. We'll probably run Summer Nationals again next year, but we're going to try to come out and do some more outlaw stuff and some more big shows.
And Chip, how about you? What can we expect for the rest of this year from you? And then looking forward to 2012, what will we see Bryson Motorsports doing in 2012, do you think?
We're going to finish off the year for sure with the Ultimate Series. We're losing points on that deal, so we're going to finish that off. And next year, we're just going to kind of see what happens at the end of this year based off what we're going to go off of. But we're hoping to hit some big series maybe and just kind of get the other money races like we're doing now.
And actually, I got one final question. It's the question all the fans want to ask you in here. Can we expect you guys back again next year to see the lake for the Nationals? Brett, how about you?
Like I said, definitely this is awesome that the fans support racing this much here. It's awesome.
And we are recording this, by the way, so we got that recording. So don't back out. We expect you back.